Hey guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel.
And it's Maya and Nonki.
And yeah, we're back at it again, but today with a little twist. So, the topic for the day is, drumroll,
How to love.
you fucked that up. Anyways, so the topic for today is love. Purely love, not how to love, because I don't think there's a specific way to love, but
There is a specific way to love. But you know
okay,
what?
we'll talk about that, but it's purely about love. So after this, we want you to leave a comment on what you think love is, or stop looking at me. Thank you. On what you think love is and what it means to fall in love. Okay? So, from my perspective, firstly, I think love it's eternal, it's unconditional, uncanny.
I was actually thinking that you're gonna come up with words to support you internal.
Wow, okay.
Understand?
No, nigga. No, nigga. No, we cool. As I was saying, so love is large. It's largely spread out for me. You can love everybody in their own specific way. Not to say that there's a way of loving someone, it's just that you love people differently but wholly altogether. So for me personally, love should be looked at openly, like religion, sexuality. It should be looked at openly. That way you can maybe understand the aspects of love. Why we can love our partners but also love our family members just as much. Why there's that break-even line. Why you always have to have an alternative, have a choice and between choosing people or things. Love is very expressive. So if you look at it in its depth openly, then maybe we can all figure out what true love is and, be in love. Come on, some things.
And at some point, love, it's like a book, right? You actually can't judge a book by its cover. That's what they say, right? And when you open that book, you'll find out there's more interesting things about it. So you have to dig down, and that's how you actually gain love as well. Not to be on the dark side, not to be having anxiety of actually loving someone, you understand? So right now we're talking about love, but like, what about loving someone, right? And for me, it's been a rough period, by the way. Like, I've been away from like a YouTube channel, and because of this love, guys, let me tell you, things have been happening, like
It's been hectic,
a lot,
y'all.
a lot.
Like, you go rough in Sabine.
And you find out you actually kind of drifting, and you want to find yourself. Do you really love this book? Do you really love this person that you're actually in love with? I'm telling you yourself that you are in love, but at some point you'll actually find that you really need to actually have the self-confidence to actually find yourself first before you love someone else. And control yourself as well. Yes, of course. But then there's this thing where you're saying, I heard you were actually talking about the family, where you love your family as well and everything. But the rough part I've been having, actually going to my family, coming back and actually finding more information about me and how to love, is actually not quite in the book. But let's not talk about the book. It's like I'm talking about the egg right now, like a woman. I'm moving the egg.
You need to break out of that. My God, that lady's crazy.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it's simple as like, if you actually want to love someone, you gotta find yourself first. Can you actually love someone? And when you dig deep down on yourself, you'll find out there are ways where you cannot love someone that much as you think you are. So you have to think about yourself first before you think about someone else. And that's love. And once you found yourself, you'll find out there's a free flow going. Hey, Okay, but yeah, the niggas, I was not here to depress you or anything. I was just telling you about love, how I feel.
No, like
what
it
is
wasn't
love.
depressing. Honestly, like you said something now about finding yourself, knowing yourself before you know that you can love someone. Look, love is all about compromise. It's not about sacrifice. I made a post on Facebook about that recently. You need to understand that you're not sacrificing yourself. You're not supposed to sacrifice yourself in the name of love. You're at least supposed to compromise. You need to find that break-even point where you're like, okay, I understand that this is what I want, but just because it is something that you don't fully agree with, let me give you time to process it. Let me give you time to understand it better instead of just saying, you know what, now I need to sacrifice my beliefs. And that sacrifice is way too much. We end up leaving good relationships just because we don't know how to compromise. And we feel like we giving in too much. We are too weak. You understand, like it's a thin line between. And there was the video that we watched yesterday.
So I give an example. I say, if for instance I need to travel tomorrow, and I say to my husband, I'd like to travel there, and he goes, oh, I wouldn't want you to go, just wait with me for a while or something, and I have the money to go, and I sit down. That is submission, because I have the ability to go, the money, the funds, everything. I choose not to go because he asked me to. That's submission. However, if I say I'd like to go to America next week, and my husband needs to give me the money to fly, and he says, I don't have any money, sit down, and I sit down, what I have done is I've obeyed, I've not submitted. So to be a submissive woman, first be powerful. That is what a lot of people are missing. A lot of people are not submissive. They just don't have what it takes. So they're just obeying, and they're passing it on to women who have achieved 10 times what they have and saying they are not submissive. No, you are not submissive to. You just don't have enough power to be dangerous. To you don't have enough resources to.
And when we do have the funds and we see ourselves in that line of power, we do end up submitting because we know, look, the finer things in life they're always going to be there. They're always going to come at you. But then what happens when you've got the finer things but you don't have what you need at home, in your quiet space, when you're alone, when you're not on a plane to America, when you're not touring the world? What then? Who then? So it's a fine line between being a dominant person in your relationship, being a dominant lover, than being a lover in general, where you are either dominant or submissive, where you are either in a position where you are madly in love and it's unconscious to you, as opposed to someone that knows why they're in love with you. So you also need to understand that you know when you're in love with someone, but you never know who they are and what things could make you fall out of love. So you need to learn what the person's aspects are, like dissect them into little micro whatever, and just be like, I'm going to learn who you are and you're going to learn who I am.
I'm like Dr. Full Show right here. Right
Nigga,
now. Like,
it's
Miss
Dr.
Ellen
Mistress Phil.
actually doing an interview, but I heard you. It's actually, if you guys have like a feedback or like a comment, please comment below.
Don't forget to subscribe.
I haven't
Like.
commented yet, but okay.
And I'll attach Insta handles on whichever side of this bloody corner. And yeah, it's at Maya Alfredo, at
Nonky Arts.
bookings at MB Recognition Photography for your videos,
and I've
your
got-
photo shoots.
I got a new tab, my niggas, Forex trading. So I'll be posting more videos about Forex as well. And I'll be actually showing you guys how to actually make money using strategies. My strategies,
Oh,
of course.
and yes, royalties for merch, Jason Noah.